What's going on, everybody? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and we're going to do something a little different. Mainly what we focused on now have been kind of action or arcade games, or whatever way you want to look at them, whatever way you want to classify them. But we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to move on to Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Hopefully this background works for me. Just gonna let the intro play. Just because it's so amazing. And you know what? I'm not happy with this background. Now, this will be much, much better. We're gonna go with the old school feel. There we go. Reboot the game up with our new background. Give us the old school hi-fi look. So, Link to the Past. Now, naturally, we have to enter a name. Now, I could completely trigger everyone and name it Zelda, but I won't. Because if I did, everyone would freak out. But just for the sake of it, we're gonna go with Link. The old theory is that his name isn't actually Link, because it depends on who you ask, but I'm pretty sure Miyamoto came out and said that his name is officially Link. But the old theory is that his name isn't actually Link, because it's your link to the game by you being the character. But it's all irrelevant, because for now, we are Link. So it basically throws us right into the middle of the whole deal. Because as of right now, there's no previous story. Well, with the exception if you watch the very intro of the game. But suddenly, our uncle just gets up and leaves in the middle of the night with a sword and shield, tells us not to go anywhere. But we're not going to listen to him, are we? And here's the first place I have to mention how gorgeous this game looks. The art style, the graphics, even the weather effects. Music, everything. So good. And of course, it's a Zelda game. You have to pick up and throw absolutely everything. Every bush you find, every pot you find, everything you find. Hell, you can even pick up these signs after you read them. That's what we think of his reward. 100 rupees? Nah. Hidden path from the outside of the castle. So she's giving us a little hint just in case we get stuck. So let's try find this hidden path. Of course, the problem is we can't really do anything just yet. We've got nothing. No sword, no shield, no bombs, no arrows, no anything. Let's try to get as many rupees as possible. And that whole bush, there was one. Oh, more. I say more, it's literally just one. Ah, the legendary jingle. A secret technique handed down through our people. Now, none of that was ever explained. What up, Alec man? Welcome back. So Zelda is our... He never got to finish the sentence. I wonder what she is. First little encounter with magic. Basically everything uses... Well, I won't say everything, but almost everything uses magic. But think about how cool that is in a Super Nintendo game. To be able to light stuff up and your room and environment lights up around you. Of course, the spin is a much more efficient way to cut down these pesky bushes. You know what, I'm not going to chop down all these, just because it will take ages. And we'll only get a couple of rupees out of it. Right, here we are at a castle. But it's still packed with guards. Perspective has thrown me off a little bit, but it'll be fine. Now we just gotta explore and find her. She's hidden in the castle somewhere. There's a really cool... I don't know if I'd call it mod or not for the game. I suppose it technically is. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube somewhere. It shows what the game would be like with CD quality music. Since the Super Nintendo was originally going to have a CD attachment built for it. And it makes such a difference in the music quality. And because Zelda has such great music. Oh, it knocked him right off the edge. Look at him fall down into the black abyss. Now we just have to be careful that doesn't happen to us. You can skull him and knock him off. It's beautiful. Hitting him with pots actually does a shitload of damage. Oh, you have to be careful. You have to position it so that your sword doesn't collide with theirs. Otherwise, it's just a parry and no one gets any extra damage. Or no one gets any damage in that case. Oh, he rushed me. Oh my god, I'm getting trapped in his body. These guards are fast. We got a boomerang. I suppose it's more useful than the lamp, since we haven't really run into anything that requires us to turn the lights on or anything. And of course, the boomerang stuns people when you skull them with it, which is always good. Get you in a free hit or two. This guy looks awful big and evil and boss-like, and now he's dead just like that. Some good old iconic Zelda theme in the background. Of course we understand. So we're off to the first floor. With Zelda in tow. I love the fact that when you look at original Zelda on the NES, and the way it was done as a top-down, with the improved graphics and the improved power of the Super Nintendo, it still keeps that same style. It's just much more refined and much more in-depth when you think about it. So I think that's a nice, I won't say nod, but it's a nice addition that they kept with that gorgeous style. With the gorgeous artwork, the gorgeous everything. Listen to that, just in the background. They even did an ambient rain effect for the outside. Gotta be careful of that. The lads with the ones with the swords are the somewhat issue. Oh, I threw it over his head. With the bigger range and everything, it's a bit of a minor inconvenience. Gee, we want to be on the first floor, don't we? Okay, so we need to get to the throne room. Those ones have more HP, but not for long. Okay, so secret in the throne room. Has to be hidden behind one of these, right? No. Oh, well, she's telling us it's dark anyway, so... Help me push it from the left, okay. Quite a hidden passage. Luckily we have the light she asked for. Let's see if we can... Oh, rats. See? It's this kind of stuff that's just extra cool. Like the place was in pitch blackness, pitch darkness, whatever you want to call it. And you can light the room up progressively. Rather than just be stuck with a tiny little narrow field of view. Gotta get used to the sword swing range again. Now, I'm basically only going to do this as an intro for tonight. It's going to be obviously I'm going to play through the entire game, and I'm going to do it all on stream. But just for this specific one, it's going to be more of an intro to Zelda. So I'm only going to be playing it for a little bit longer, maybe like another half an hour or so. Not to rush too much in, just to kind of get the explanation out there. And then we can go more in depth for everyone else. So after passing through the sewers, we'll be very close to the sanctuary. Okay, so at least we know we're on the right track. It's a good thing the lights light up the whole room, give us a bit more bearings than we have. It's a shame this room's not doing it in the same way, but there we go. That lit the room up anyway. So we know where we're going. That's weird. It's like it instantly darkened as soon as... It's like they were using the light from the previous room. Which is a bit strange. And I'm not going to go too in-depth with something I'm about to show you here, because I'll leave it more so till later. But, just to give you an idea. So, when we hold our sword out, we can jab the wall with it. Doesn't that sound? Now look at this wall obviously has something shady going on. Sounds different. So there must be something different to do with that wall. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with it yet. But we can note it for later. So just beyond the door. So, okay, we're basically here if that's the case. Pull the switch over there. There's two switches, Zelda. The question is, which switch is it going to be? Not this one. This one gives us a crap load of snakes. It's gonna have to be the right one. Here we are, Sanctuary. So we got her out of there nice and safe. That's the key thing. So it's all down to us. Now, where do we start, though? Okay, so he's marked it on our map. So basically, we have to find the elder of whatever village. Of course, we understand that. Extra full-size heart container. Lovely. Up to 4 now. Ah, the usual team. Where's my map button? Here we go. It's such a gorgeous map. So just to the left of where we are now, very, very slightly to the southwest, you can see the X there. So that must be the guy we're looking for. Oh, fairy. You restore your health when you pick them up. So we gotta work all our way down. Oh, we'll throw a bush at him. Wow, it actually killed him. So we're off to the legendary Kakariko village. Oh, there's another guard. Let's see if we can get him and see what he'll drop for us. Dead by bush. So here we go. We found Kakariko village. Oh, there's a mine under that one. I forgot there was mines in this game. Just running around with a nice little... Oh, we'll throw it at the enemy. Oh, it didn't work. Little... What do they call them in Zelda? I think it's cuckoo? 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 We call them the chickens. This, in the meantime, this is a pretty ominous looking house. Skulls outside it and everything. And a dude in a purple robe and hood. I think we found Prince's house. Oh yeah, and he'll make it cheap, of course. We'll do it anyway. Wow, really? You will find the elder. And all that just cost us 30 rupees. I mean, we've already said, we already know we're going to look for him. But no, this dude wants to take 30 rupees just to tell us that we'll find him. So this is Kakariko village. We'll take a quick look around before we actually find him. That picture looks awfully like us, does it not? We didn't capture Zelda. That's all lies. Lies and slander. Whoops, accidentally sliced the old lady. So she's going to tell us a nice legend about the Master Sword. And yes, Distracted, you definitely do need a SNES Mini. So it's in the forest. There was a forest close by, wasn't there? Just above us on the map. Of course, our main source of info is going to be our elder first. We'll still take a quick look around the rest of the village before we speak to the elder. See if we can find anything good or whatever it is. It's how it used to be for a gang of thieves. Luckily they're not here now, so we're pretty safe. Let's just raid the place. After all, is it so bad if you steal from a thief? Look at this. Listen to that sound again. So there's definitely something there. Still no update on the controller yet. It'll be a few weeks before I can possibly do something with it. Now I have to figure out a way to push all these around that will let me get access to everything. But I don't remember if they reset when you leave the room and come back in. Let's give it a go. Okay, so we've got 2 of them anyway. Now we can just do that same pattern almost in reverse if this resets. And it does reset. Perfect. There we go. We just made 80 rupees. Just like that. Rupees, whatever you want to call them. That's a cool lighting effect as well. Just coming in through the window. Now we're playing with superpower. Remember that. 16-bit superpower. And here we go. Doing Link the Extreme Sportsman. Jumping into wells because, well, that's what you do. We got our bombs. That might be a way to take out those walls. The funky sounding ones. The ones that make this kind of sound. So what's in our hidden chest? Big rupees. A heart container piece. If we can get 4 small pieces, we get a full heart. That's not too bad. So now we can go back in and bomb that wall in the hideout. Maybe we'll find our super secret stash. Or maybe they're still in here. Could this be the super secret stash? Yeah, it's looking like a lot of rupees. And another piece of heart. We're already up to 2 now. That's half an extra heart right off the bat. Good start. You know what, actually? You know what I'm gonna do? We can go back. Remember we've had those walls in the sewer? We can go back and blow them up now. Maybe there's another piece of heart in there. You just gotta be careful. Oh! Now, I wonder if all these snakes are still gonna be in here. It shouldn't matter. wait, can we go back in? We cannot. It will have to wait for another day. Distracted, this is my favorite Zelda game of all time. I have good histories with this game. And to be honest, even though it's my favorite Zelda game, I underappreciate it a little bit. Because I forget about it sometimes. And that is shameful for me. It definitely was, Paul. That would be an excellent... If you bought this game brand new in the 90s for £20, this is a great investment. Such a top quality game. Yeah, have I been going through life without one of his Hold Anything bottles? This guy's going to complete my life. This lad holds the secret to life right now. And it will only cost 100 rupees. I don't know, that sounds like a bargain. To have the secret of life just handed to me for 100 rupees. Notice it says it's a magic bottle. It's not just a bottle. It's a magic bottle. And why is it magic? Who knows? It doesn't do anything. That's super magic. Oh great, she just snitched on me. And she called the guards. And now she locked the door. Crap, I'm not gonna cut all these down. If I would be lucky, there might be like 2 rupees inside of it. Funky little hen. Oh, we got a bomb. Lovely. Poor little chickens. So the Elder's not actually here. So he's hiding somewhere else. Let's see. So he's over there on the right-hand side. Look to the right of the castle in the middle. So if that's where the Elder is, that's where we're headed next. We'll still continue to take a look around the village before we go. Might be something else good here. Prices as marked. So we've a replacement heart to just replenish some of our life. 10 bombs for 50 rupees. Or a red potion for 150. So the red potion, well, it explained it right there. It's our health potion. It can be contained in our magic bottle. Not our regular bottle, but our magic bottle. This person looks awful sketchy. Oh, she's running away from me. I can't dash. Interesting enough. Come here. No. Well, we'll have to leave that for another day. See, at least the old lady trusts me. She knows I wouldn't kidnap the princess. Although she does let chickens just run amok in her house, even hiding in pots. Sorry, chicken, please move. I wonder, she wouldn't take kindly the fact that I'm coming in and blowing a hole in her wall. We got 10 hours. Why would she even have a hidden storeroom like that? What is in those barrels? Now let's see if we can get into this lady's house without... Yeah, see, she didn't run in and lock the door. What is it with everyone in Kakariko Village having chickens in their pots? Yeah, we've got the majority of the village covered, at least. And they've got a funky weather vane. Looks nice. Can't pull it straight, Link. No, doesn't have it. We didn't examine the big house, did we? Oh, this guy's sick. Oh, so he's gonna lend me his net. I'm sure we can figure out something to do with it. Ducking in a little hidden back door almost. Another chicken in the pot. Followed by stealing a nice little magic bottle. Luckily there's no one there to catch us, so... Let's make like a bandit and get out of there. Now let's go in from the front, see if there's anything else we can pillage. I suppose that is one way to eat fresh, Paul, if you put a live chicken in a pot. His son went to look for the golden power. The Triforce? Very nice young lady at the waterfall. We should meet her at least once. Sounds like my kind of girl. We'll take it under advisement. We just have to find her first. By the waterfall where the river begins. Holy crap, this person doesn't mow their lawn. Like, how is that person supposed to get in and out? He's even apologizing for it. Well, this guy's got a story for us about the Zora. Imagine that. Imagine being able to turn into a Zora. If you don't know what a Zora is, I won't tell you. And look at this picture. What does this picture on the wall? What does this look like? Who does this portrait look like? I mean, that's Mario, right? Oh, great. Now she's snitching on us. These ones have lances, so they've got a bit better range, but they're no match for me. Oh, that's another wanted poster. Let's break that so no one sees it. Okay, there's just randomly a soldier, guard, whatever, just hiding in a bush, you know, casually as you do. I mean, it's one way to just ambush Link and find him, I suppose. I mean, technically it did work. There's one of the mines. Of course, this one I actually see in advance. Not just, you know, kind of blow up and then realize, oh, there was a mine there. To me, this always looked like he is hammering a baguette. That's just how it appears to me. So his partner's lost. So if we ever find him, he can temper our sword. Promising. Know where we can go in here. Funny, a lot of people don't consider Zelda to be an RPG. I said it wrong. Most people call it an adventure game. I'd still consider it an RPG. So let's see. Where were we going next? We're going all the way over to the right-hand side. Now, just for the sake of it, because there's some more houses just to the south, we're going to look at these first. Do I think that people who suffer OCD will be bothered by the SNES Mini borders? I don't believe so, because realistically you can turn them off. Like, you can put them just black. But it's just one of the we'll call them unfortunate side effects of trying to play retro stuff on modern hardware. Because it would stretch it out, and like if it made it full screen, it would stretch it out and look horrible. So there's a book up here that we have nothing we can do with. We can worry about that later. It's like a mini library. So what's this guy going to tell us about? Wow, that's pretty harsh. He's having an argument with his brother, so he sealed the door to his room. Just completely blocked up the wall. I mean, thank God his brother still had a door to leave down the bottom there, but... Imagine he didn't. Imagine his brother just locked him in. Let's go. Gotta go fast. Oh yes, our try was 9 seconds. We beat it. We get a piece of heart. 3/4 of an extra heart now. And of course, we're going to backtrack through and just slice everything up. See, our big problem at the moment is that we can't pick up these stones. We can't do anything with them. But those are future Link problems. That was nice that we casually just entered a race just because. Just out of nowhere. We got a nice prize out of it. And it only took us 9 seconds. This doesn't seem like a scam at all. But, you know, just for the sake of it, just to say we did it. Well, we got 20 rupees, so we broke even. So we paid him 20 and got 20 back. Fair enough. There's a nice little platform up there that we can't seem to get to. See what's in here anyway. We'll check everything as we Oh, look. Maybe that's his grandson that went... Whoa. I would say his grandson that went missing, but he just completely straight up vanished. So, here's the big question. Was he a ghost? What was he? Maybe he was like a projection or a shadow, or maybe he's just magic. Well, this one has a bow and arrow. Luckily, they're nice and easy to dodge. Let's get him. Yeah, just mash him in the corner before he can do anything. I mean, these are royal guards. These are official castle soldiers. And you know what happens? They just get completely wrecked. They die from taking a bush to the head. I mean, it's better than an arrow to the knee, but it's still. Okay, so where are we going? We just passed our little house from the start. That's our actual house. So we'll head on up here, find our elder that we're looking for. Lake Hylia and shop. Look, I can block them with my shield if I position it correctly. You've got nothing on me, Arrow Guard. Oh, some new enemies. Octoroks. Oh, we're actually going the wrong way. We need to go back down and around. Damn purple guards with your extra hit of health. Got a ferry. Again, some more iconic Zelda music. No matter what Zelda game you play, when you come to fairies, they always have the same theme. Even if it's just slightly changed, it's still, in general, the same theme. And let me see. It's available the Xbox One for the same bundle. I'd have to check. We don't really have many of those places here anymore, at least. So we gotta look around for our... Oh no! We gotta look around for our... What do we call him? The Elder. Of course, being in this little house is a good place to start. These things are 4 hits though. That's our strongest one so far. This is the one. So it seems that only, or the legend says that only the hero who has the 3 pendants can wield the sword. Of course we want to find it. So he's basically giving us a trial, a test, if you will. We have to get the pendant of courage from the palace here. And if we prove ourselves worthy, he'll give us a magic... Oh, I'm out of bombs. Oh, no. He'll give us a magic artifact and tell us the rest of the story and what we need to do. Well, that leaves us only one option. Which is probably going to break many people's hearts. Because, as I mentioned at the start, or at least earlier on in the stream, because this is only really the intro to Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, as soon as we find our way inside the palace, we're going to leave it there. Of course, whenever the next stream does happen, yes, it will be Legend of Zelda. We'll be completing this game. There's no doubt about it. But this one in particular is just a small intro for people. If they're not familiar with Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, or even maybe just Legend of Zelda at all. This is their teaser, their taster. See if they might like the game. If they might enjoy checking out the rest of it. Kind of rhetorical, because how could you not like this game, and why would you not want to see the rest of it? This guy has me in a loop. Oh no! I gotta get around him. There we go. Here's our palace. Hopefully one of these drops a bomb, maybe. And here we have the nice ominous tone, the nice ominous track, the nice foreboding whatever it is, the musical score. Quite the way to end it. Because for now, this is where we draw to a close on our very first Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past stream. One that is the best Zelda game of all time, if you ask me, my personal favourite. But it will definitely continue on. The next stream, and many more right after it, will be more Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, all the way up to the conclusion. Will probably even be a 100% completion run. I can remember about 98% of the game. Can I remember the whole 100%? Well, maybe it'll come back to me while I'm playing. Until then, I want to make sure that we save and quit. Because I'm not using them save states. We're doing this official. We're doing this legit. So that's it for the Zelda first stream. Well, thank everyone for coming out, being badasses as usual. Because otherwise it's just me sitting here playing Zelda by myself. So you guys are what make this what it is today. Anyway, I hope to see you on the next one. Be it whatever Zelda stream I do, or whatever it is. Hopefully you join me for the, I won't say conclusion, but let's go with the continuation of the Zelda masterpiece that is Link to the Past. Peace out everyone, and I will see you guys next time.